Gamers, this map is ass. If you know anything about 24X, you know that nobody likes it. There's a reason. That nobody likes it. Okay. The first units I'm bringing are my stave units, because they're the ones that I care the most about now. This rewarp, what level is that? Hey, fudge. I don't have enough? Because it says A rank, but he has other priorities. You have a warp and a rescue. Good, you have a rescue. Okay. Okay. Schloof. There's full warps and a rewarp. Yeah, you also don't count. I am one A-rank stave lower than I'd like. How about that? Because I'm assuming I didn't get you up. No, I failed. Well, let's get you that rescue stave instead. I want you for sure. Want you for sure. I want you for sure. Those rescue staves will be fine. Because I have at least 2 in prime condition. Yeah. And then I think I have another one that I can actually give Salem. So I'll do that. Then next up, I need a healer. Boom, boom. Boom. Thief. Marty. Yep, I'm taking Marty over Finn. Oh! I hate this map. Okay. I forgot. I can't actually change where people go. I have another rescue, right? No. Trade Schloof for his rescue. Okay. My army's split in 2. So, there's a bunch of reinforcements that are really annoying, but there's also a lot of state of saves that are right off the bat are really annoying. So I want to kill one, silence one. And then I'm going to warp. Then I'm going to do a hybrid of warp and rewarp to block the reinforcement zones. I need the rescues at the end of the map to undo it. Do I have a better health warp stave to give Safi? Yes, I have a lot of warp still. I'm going to get rid of the mend and replace it with a physic because she's not going to be on the actual field itself. Guided map, so there's probably going to be almost no story beforehand. And then I'll briefly talk about why this map is so bad, and then what I'm doing, and then I'll talk about Fire Emblem late games.
Is this safe?
Indeed. We're already inside the Lopchirian secret temple. Stay alert, Prince Leif.
Certainly looks like how you'd a Loptrian enclave too. Everything was so dark I can barely see past my own nose. Where could Ava be?
That I do not know, I'm afraid. We've little choice but to search until we find her. But be wary. I have intelligence stating that the Leptirians have worked their foul magic to place invisible traps throughout the area. They can be walked across safely, but once one stands on them for too long, they are teleported to a nearby execution chamber. I know not exactly where these traps are, but we should not linger for too long near doors or on staircases or narrow corridors. If one of our own should happen to be teleported to the execution chamber, however, there is no exit. We must use our own teleportation magic to retrieve them. In fact, we'll have to use the Leptirians' own magic against them to find Veld. An enchanted circle in the center of the chamber teleports one directly to the altar he's retreated to. After we've rescued Lady Avel, we should make our way there and use the circle to finally confront Veld. Above all else, my prince, stay calm and advance slowly and carefully. You've come too far to get careless now. I was hoping a dancer would be in the room with, Avel, Safi, but no. So, the execution chamber's here. If you, reinforcements come from there and there. If you step on any of the teleportation tiles, you end up there. Anyways. Well, cool. All these units are stuck in this door, actually, until, Actually, I could rescue Pan over. Use silence on you. Because both of them have 2 warp staves. You have a rescue stave, yeah. Rescue over Pan. And I have the map up so I know where all the teleportation tiles are. Oh, actually. Oh well, too late. Said. There's also a bunch of strong enemies in the center of the... Really? I botched this whole map. Like, badly. This is crazy. Wow. So... Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver the map guide grid on my phone. So, starting at the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this room. And the room. Corridor. Okay. Where am I? Nope, I lost where I am. So I have this room, that room. Yep, just one. Right there. And is that right? Yes. And then if I rewarp, Sarah won't permanently be up here. Oh, she only has 2 rewarps. Do you have more? Yeah. Okay, it's fine. And then I'll rewarp her there. Half the reinforcements are blocked. Now, unfortunately, I can't do what I wanted to do. Unless I take away her rewarp, which I'm going to want. So, I screwed up. Unfortunately, I can block half the reinforcements. And also, Ozian's going to have to survive the reinforcements from down there. So, damn. Upsetting, but should be okay. Should be okay. Should be. If it isn't, I'll scream and shout and let you know. But yeah, that's why this map sucks, gamers. Oh, that's a devil axe. That's mean. And Nana died. I loaded the wrong save. Okay, now I can fix that, though. Yes, I want him to have a rewarp. Okay, that's the main thing I need to fix. Boom. Because I'm going to rewarp him into the middle of the map. So that he can deal with these guys. I forgot about that berserk stave. Yes, I did. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So I'll have you warp him over into this room. Boom. Have Schloof silence him. Boom. I'm not going to worry about trying to go through this door yet, actually, at all. I'm going to trade those. Okay, let me try to line that up again. Okay, this is the chest room. Boom. Should be right there. And thankfully he still's in action, so. Yep. And then I'm going to have him rewarp there. And then she actually got another turn. Oh. Have I not? I have not, yeah. So now, let's get Pan over here. So that he can unlock the door. And let's save Ozian. Boom. Easy dubs sometimes. Very needed sometimes because I lost in this room. Let's have my big units protect my weak units. I'm assuming you don't have this. Yeah, you don't have the save rank D to silence that berserker. I mean, that berserk staver. The set won't die. Where did the sleep come from in here, huh? Silence, sleep. Berserk is the most dangerous of all those. Let me guess, you're the only restore. Do I have a single restore save? Yep. 1. Crazy. Crazy. Warp him back. Then dance. You the restore. Oh my goodness. I just panicked that I screwed up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this map actually is horrible. Oh my goodness, I thought I screwed up. Yeah, Ozian's way too strong of a character to let him be berserked. Teleportation tile is there, and there's one up there, so just don't go up there. The setup's the hardest part of this map. Yeah. I won't use very much rescue and warp in the final map, probably. So. Probably. And sorry if I'm not talking a lot, gamers. I am actually concentrating. Okay, that's a room. That's a room. That's a hallway. Boom. Then just one more warp / rewarp and I'm fine. And hopefully these hells won't kill my army. And let us use that fortify save right now. Chances are you do. Yeah, you did get a little beaten up, but it's okay. And now I re-warp. You there? And reinforcements are officially plugged. So now I just make it to the end of the map. How hard can the rest of the map be? I'm not going to comment because I know it'll jinx it if I do. Yeah, okay. Which was the teleport? Okay. That's fine. God. And I actually might not even need to use the final hammer stave use. Wow. Okay, where's the next trap tile? Not until right in front of one of the doors. I actually do not have enough restored silence everyone, so I'm not going to. That's simple. Not going to. Yeah, prioritize moving on the left first, because I know that the next trap tile's right there. Marty's asleep. He needs to be woken up. Trap tile's right there, so move him right there. If a unit, let's say, for instance, my thief were to open a door on a trap tile, he will actually be fine. Fun fact. But yeah, Seth, what do you think? This map suck or what? This is actually the most I've ever struggled with it, I do need to actually say. I've never struggled with it this much before. You, I am also going to restore just because you have a rescue stave, which I'm going to need. Who are my rescue stavers? Of course you are. The next trap tile after that one is right there. Get everybody on this side of the hallway. And Seth, thankfully, is my only poisoned unit, so I should be fine. Better safe than sorry. So, Fire Emblem late games. I've been on record to say in the channel before, and I know plenty of people that aren't, me, in the Fire Emblem community, wider Fire Emblem community in general, often complain about Fire Emblem late games. Why is that? Are they actually bad? Yeah. See, the thing with Fire Emblem is the way these games are designed, it's easier to design these maps if you know what exactly a player has. In the early game, you know what units, weapon, equipment they have. Especially games like Fate and Engage where there's no weapon durability. You know exactly what... Whoops. You know exactly what weapons people have. Whereas the late game, you don't know it all. I've also been on record to say that I think Engage has one of the better late games. Do I still believe that statement? True. Your Honor? Yeah. I do. I do still think Engage has one of the better late games. I also think this game does too. That's not to say I think this game's late game is perfect. A case in point, this map. In Chapter 21. But I'd say the late game starts with Chapter 19. Maybe Chapter 20. Starting with Chapter 19, there's only two maps I really dislike. 21 and this. Every other map, 23 I'm pretty neutral on. When did Marty's HP become so low? I have a bunch of Fortify saves, I'm pretty sure, still, so I'll use that. I think I have at least one more. I think Safi still has one, too. Yeah. But genuinely, there's some. This game's late game has one massive turd, and I'm playing it. I also think this game has a really fun final map. It's I'd argue one of the harder final maps, but I'd be lying if I said I did not like it. There's no more reinforcement points, right? In theory, I've killed every single enemy on the map except for one, which is in the treasure chest room. Behind lock and key. So, by the way, this Let's Play is like some of the most efficient I've played in terms of fatigue use. I feel like I have not really had to deal with fatigue that much. Especially compared to normal. So see, I can have him unlock that door just fine. But if I have any unit wait on that tile again... wrong! That's my way of saying that they get teleported. Now I just need Sarah to free them. I'm going to keep him there on that part of the stairs because right there... Right there and right there are teleportation tiles. So I'm actually going to keep units on both sides of the teleportation tiles as a reminder. Hey, actually, I think that's a bad idea, come to think of it. Because I think I'd see units there and be like, ooh. Okay. I don't know why the camera moved there. There's no enemies. There's one more. Well, there's one right down at the bottom of these stairs, and there's one right here at the edge of the room. Since there's no more enemies and it's just an inconvenience, I'm gonna save state, just because I don't want to be mildly inconvenienced by warping, having to do some warp shenanigans. Anyways, you read Ava, if I do recall. Seth, remember, she's your pirate lady. Yo ho ho, yar har har. I'm gonna choose Marita to talk to her. Mother! Hang on, Mother! Mother! Can't you hear me? I'm so sorry, Mother.
Are you crying for me?
Huh? Mother?
Good. You're back here, son. Come on. Got to get help here before. Huh? What is this place?
Mother! You're all right.
Of course I am. But you thought what? You thought Raedric's goons would be able to do me in? Give your old mom some credit. Speaking of him, where did that dastard run off to? How'd we end up here?
Raedric, he's already dead. We killed him. Oh, Mother, so much has happened. One of them Imperial bishops working for Raedric had turned you to stone.
Not Priest Bishop. That's right. The bald guy in the robe. I only saw him for a second and then... That man is dangerous. Where is he?
He's the one we're hunting now. We've taken the fight to the Lopterians' home. This is their secret stronghold in Thracia. Mother, please, we need your help. I've prayed for the day when I can fight alongside you again.
Don't even have to ask, Marita. I'll always have your back, no matter what. Still, not to bring down the mood, but I'm sorry for everything. I can tell I must have put you kids through a lot.
Mother. Alrighty. She's no longer immune to being absolutely killed, and her stats are no longer extremely OP for the point in the game. She is now a mediocre unit. Only one of those two could talk to her? I didn't realize that. Oh man, I hate this map. Oh man, I hate this map. I hate this map. I wonder if I hate this map. I hate this map. This map is stinky poop. How's your HP doing, Seth? You doing all right? Yeah. Alrighty, everybody, let the thief in through. Let the thief on through. The thief is the one I need. He's the hashtag grease. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a Grease reference for you Grease fans, you greasers. Yeah. So, how about the weather? It's weird how warm it was today, Seth. Don't you agree? Like, the past few days have been kind of like cold and miserable. And then today was hot all of a sudden.
I mean, I'm trying to warm.
It was like 75. I'd argue that's more than kind of warm. I'd say that's warm. That's hot, even. I keep thinking that Marty is Dagdar. I keep forgetting. I keep being like, rest in peace. I mean, I keep being like, there, I'll move you, Dagdar. Oh, that's right, you're Marty when I see his name pop up. It's so blimpity toilet. Yeah. I get around it. See, when I was banned from saying me when, I'd like just substitute with like I want to say it, and then you know what I was gonna say. And now with the toilet, I just say blibbity. I use other, even probably worse made up language. So like cash money.
Don't make me ban even more.
Like you have that power. That was not a challenge. Please do not ban more. That was not I was not challenging you. Sir, mister. I was not challenged. Please.
You give me the power with me when and with Gibbity.
Now you've said the sinful words.
Hey, I'm not.
I know! You said the words that I'm forbidden from saying, and it makes me feel bad. Okay. Yep, it is officially time. I have cleared off one of my sides. You're silenced. I'm gonna have you escape. You have rewarp, so I'm not gonna have you escape yet. You're a little injured. I'm gonna have you escape. You're one of my best units. You don't get to escape yet. If I have you escape, I lose my army. And losing my army at this stage in the game would be catastrophic. Yep, because the thing is with this game, it gets to a point where like I'm almost on the map, so the AI essentially stops trying. And now I'm going to have most of my army start leaving. Especially those who have any kind of weakness. I'll keep you, Sarah, because you're strong. Oh, I thought you were Marina. Oh, you go. You literally can't do a thing. You're weak. You're outdated unit. Okay, I was actually kind of half expecting them to try and kill Laura. Cool. That's it. That was the map. Everyone can escape this turn. We have one map left in this entire game. Oh, by the way, the Let's Play's canceled. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna blue ball you like that, gamer family. No more units? No more units.
Ava, I wanted so bad. The baby so much Empire this past year. It's another night I spent dreaming of this reunion. Now that dream has come true. I'm so glad you're alright. Well, has it been a year already since that day in the arena? Ah, little boy, I guess you're not so little anymore. You're a man now, a real prince at that. You know, I realized I've never thanked you. It's only because of you that I was able to help. For 3 happy years, I was able to play with other kids in Fianna, and then every day just as carefree as a normal boy. I learned how to fight, and I even roughhoused the other children. Remember how many times you had to swap on the table? Even that can be fun sometimes. I'd spend my life on the run, and it was just another new experience for me. We didn't but we were a family. You were my father, you were my mother, and Nana and Marita were my sisters. And I got to make boys my own age, like Osmond and Hal. Back then, the only thing I wanted was for those days to go on forever. I have you to thank for that, Avo. You let me experience what having a mother was like. You gave me back the warmth of a family that I've forgotten so long ago. Well, I remember the day you left with my life. The little man wandered into the inn and hurt so badly he could hardly manage to stay atop his horse. The man was begging me to stay for father. I traumatized her, but all I could think to do was hug her. But you, that's when I knew there was something different about him. You just looked me dead in the eye, held up the sword that was on your belt, and said, "I'll give you this if you help him." And later that I realized how much it meant to you. I heard the blade was an heirloom, belonged to your mother, right? But I remember wondering just what kind of ordeal must these three have been through to make this little boy so calm right now. I can't remember my own childhood, little lord. 10 years ago, the villagers of Ice found me washed up on the shore. I don't know anything about what I did before that. Was talking. Did I have a husband, kids? But when I first met you, I realized something real bad must have happened to me in my youth, too.
Yeah, I can confirm, because I know who she is!
So I figured if I couldn't remember my own child, that I could do next best and give a childhood to 2 kids that needed it. I imagined how you would turn out Prince of Leonster, though.
Well, truth be told, I was always jealous of Marita. I would look at her and think if only I had a mother that I could depend on, like she does. I cried about that more times than I can count. But I never realized I did have another mother all along. You, Avel. You found a way to love all of us equally, without condition. I'll never be able to express my gratitude for that.
Little lady, you know, Princess Flora, but the Azul runs in your veins. There's no doubt in my mind your mother is not somewhere alive. I mean, look at what happened to me. Stranger things have happened.
Actually, the
Stranger
exact
things.
same thing happened, technically, to Nana's mother. Because Kaga's a talentless hack.
You just keep watching out for little Leif. Never give up. You'll find her again someday.
Who voiced him? Is it you?
Me.
It is you, wow. Good memory, actor.
Well, Ma passed a long time ago, but Pa ain't going anywhere. Just haven't had old food. No better than not. I think I finally get that now. I am happy to hear you say that, you big man. You got it better than somebody like Alpha. Ozian, it's good character, father, when you make it back to you here. Rita, what's wrong? What are you doing over here by yourself?
Mother.
Come on, you're a beautiful woman. Don't go making a mess of your face with all those tears. Here, wipe them off.
Mother, I...
There, sweet pea. I'm okay now, see? Everything's gonna be alright. Go. Come on, just leave, but I had to spare you a few words. I'm not much for talk, so I'll make it fast. My daughter, how you've raised her, you've made of her. Thank you. What? You're Marita's. You Mother died And after that, Sid and I wandered the world together. Not proud of it, but one day when I took my eyes off her, I gave her up and took her from me. She was just a little girl when I found her, a young innocent thing wrapped in chains, and up for sale in the markets of Connaught. When I saw her, I just lost it. The very last driver and the bodyguard they had with them too. I'd have done anything just to get those damned chains off. She said her name was Marita, and that she'd been with her father until a little while ago. I tried to get her home, to find you, but I couldn't. No, not to blame for you. I never a nomad's life with such a small child to begin with. My daughter was very lucky. This is selfish of me, but I think it'd be best if we went for her after all of this. I agree. Rita is my daughter now, and for years. Wouldn't let you take her away from me even if you wanted to. Good. After all this is over, I'll go back to my life wandering. You'll never have to see me again. And before you leave, I have one last favor to ask, Galsus. Name it. It's within your power. Once every year, visit us in all I am. Very well. Well.
This is also you.
Then, I regret I couldn't do more. Everything you've done for us. I wanted you to know how grateful I am. And I'm grateful to you for everything you've done for Theo over the years. I couldn't find a finer night in all of Jugdral. Never planned on telling you this, but after overhearing about your amnesia, I couldn't be silent. I once knew a woman just like me. Are you sure you're not and No, I'm certain. When Lord Quam fought in Lord Sigurd's army to rest their souls, there was a woman, a soldier, who served alongside us. She was an unmistakable on the battlefield. Her long black hair with wings, you could mistake her for a goddess. She was the eldest lady of House You fell. Her name was Bridget. Bridget. Can I me? Yes. Problem. I never took you for granted. I had holy blood, I'd have a brilliant lovely body, but I don't. got the wrong person. I'm just an ordinary sellsword, making my way from place to place. I'm Avil of Fianna.
Nah, Finn's right, dog. Video over. Goodbye.